So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. And as you guys can see, I am wearing the latest Manchester United away kit, which is absolutely unbelievable. It's such a stunning kit, guys. I had to get it. It's easily the best away kit in the league, and we've done really well with both of our kits this season. The home one is really nice, but this away one is something to die for. It really is. And I had to get it, guys, to wear it on Saturday, because I'm going back to Wembley for the Community Shield. I have got a ticket. I will be there. Of course, I went there for the final, so I'm 1-1 at Wembley. So hopefully we can make it 2-2 by winning the Community Shield, which leads quite nicely into what this video is about. It's the Community Shield preview, the Manchester derby. Of course, this is the game that happens for Manchester United winning the FA Cup, and of course Manchester City winning the Premier League. It's the first big game leading into the season. Not long to go now. We've got a couple of weeks until Manchester United kick off the new season. And I'm at that point where right now I'm just bored. I want football to return. And I know we've got some football returning on the weekend with the Community Shield and, of course, the Championship, League One, etc. But we need the Premier League back. And Manchester United kick us off on the 16th against Fulham at Old Trafford. Very exciting. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below going into the game on Saturday. Are you excited for it? Can we beat City? I'm less confident this time than I was the last time, to be fair, because it's not going to be our strongest team. You know, players are returning, which is good. We've seen that Bruno's returned. You know, the majority have returned. Dallo, we know that Kobe Mainoo's back. Of course, we still have injuries in the side. Højlund's out, so he won't be available to play. Leny Yoro is out, but had successful surgery, which is really good news. It's a shame for the kid that he is going to be out for a while now. But again, let's hope he can recover and come back stronger. But yeah, it's going to be a really weird game because I don't think City are going to put out their strongest team, but they have been putting out the likes of Haaland, Grealish, etc. And we know that our defence is probably going to be a make-up of Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof, because I don't think Lisandro Martinez will be starting this game. I wouldn't risk him personally. I would let him just start in the first game of the season against Fulham, let him fully recover. We know how many injuries the guy's had as well, so I wouldn't risk him in a game, which doesn't mean too much. Yes, it's a Manchester derby. Yes, I want to go there and win, but I'm going there for a really good day out to see Manchester United properly back in action for the first game before the league starts. Yeah, I'm excited for it, guys, but I'm not too confident going into it. But pre-season, guys, pre-season is now over, and again, there's been a lot of positives. We are playing much better football, and we've looked really good at times, especially in the first half of games when we put out our strongest sides. And of course, in the second half, we've been playing the likes of under 23s, under 21s, etc. So you know, you're expected to struggle at that when you play those type of players. But yeah, we've looked really good. And the negative side of things is that the concerns are still there. And these are concerns we knew about in the season from last season. You know, positions we need to strengthen, players we need to sell. It's the same type of stuff we are always going on about. You know, we're still needing a proper midfielder to come in, which with Zirkzee, of course, Manchester United ending their interest in him due to PSG wanting so much for the player. Like, they wanted, was it the same amount or a bit more than they originally paid for him? It just doesn't make sense. And Manchester United were right to end the interest, even though Zirkzee wanted Manchester United, which is a disappointing thing because we knew he wanted to come, and again, we really wanted him, but it couldn't happen. And again, I don't think we are going to sign a major centre mid now, which again is such a shame because we desperately need one. Because Casemiro, again, I don't know how he's still here. And it's the same with the player sales. You know, Lindelof, Maguire, Sancho still here, which I'm not too angry about. But again, is a player we could get a lot of money for. Casemiro still here. Wan-Bissaka's still here. There's so many players which we should have got rid of by now. And that's the issue. And I always will say it, guys. It's the same thing over and over again. Teams will not buy these players because of the ridiculous wages they are on. And that's it. I know we've got some players in. Great signings in Zirkzee and Leny Yoro. Really happy with that. Really impressed with those signings. But then it came to the point where we needed to sell to be able to buy. And guess what? We cannot sell these players because of the wages they are on. De Ligt is waiting for us. He wants Manchester United. He is there waiting. He is not negotiating with any other teams right now. He wants Manchester United. Mazraoui, so close to Manchester United. He wants to come. Both of them Bayern Munich players want to join Manchester United. Like, they're on the grasp of joining, but they cannot join until we sell players. The Wan-Bissaka, mystery is still going on. It's been going on forever at this point now. Like, just send him to West Ham already, sort something out. And, it's ridiculous because teams are still wanting Manchester United to pay more money than other teams. Which, again, with Ineos, they are not going to do anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's so strange. But, again, that's the issues the Glazers put this club in now. That teams are going to want Manchester United to pay more because they've done it in the past. And that's also another major, major issue. So yeah, they're the negative side of things, guys. It's still the same issues we knew about. And arguably, Ten Hag is going into the season a lot weaker than last season. And what does that say? Yeah, we're not setting Ten Hag. We're not getting him ready for the season. I expected Manchester United to make sure Ten Hag got what he wanted and to make sure he is ready and he has the strongest possible team to play in a new season. Of course, injuries didn't help that. The transfer business is not helping that. It's a struggle at the moment. It's a real big struggle. And I thought we were getting somewhere, to be fair. I really thought we were. Signing Zirkzee, then Euro in quick succession. And then I thought, you know what? Wan-Bissaka's going to go now. He's on the edge of going. McTominay looks like he was going to Fulham. That's ended now. And McTominay, again, another one who's surviving. How do they do it? McTominay should have been gone years ago. And he's still here surviving. It's just, it's hard because when there's so much positives there and the negatives overweigh it, that's the thing that's a shame. That's the thing that's a shame, guys. But yeah, the positives, as I mentioned, we're playing much better football in pre-season. Really impressed with some of the stuff or some of the football we have been playing. Again, we're looking much more like a team. We're looking a lot better in possession. The quick passing we've been doing has really impressed me as well. We're moving the ball forward a lot more. So there's signs there that, again, hopefully we can put into the season. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But again, I wish we were going into the season a lot stronger than we were. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is with Manchester United, isn't it? There's always negatives there. There's always negatives there, guys. But yeah, Community Shield on Saturday, guys. As I mentioned, it's going to be a really exciting game. It's going to be a weird one because both teams are going to put out fairly weak sides as you don't want to risk any injuries going into it. But again, it's a Manchester derby. It's a game at Wembley. It's the big game leading into the season starting. So it's a game I'm going to get up for. I'm going to get excited. I'm going to enjoy the day out. And let's hope we can win, guys. But again, overall, it only means something to Arsenal when they win it, doesn't it, really? They claim it's a trophy, but yeah, it'd be good to just get over the line in it, wouldn't it? Because then we can just say we've won the Community Shield. But, it wouldn't mean too much overall. But the team, guys, the team I think we will put out, I will put on the screen for you guys now. So in goal, Andre Onana, the obvious one, who has been playing quite well in pre-season. And again, he came out the other day, guys, and he tweeted, I am going to take a lot more risks than last season. And do you know what, Onana? I wish you didn't say that. I really wish you could fill me with a bit of confidence, but you've done the complete opposite there, mate. You've done the complete opposite. And from what we saw last season, risks, I don't think you should be taking them. But that's what he said, guys. So, who knows what's going to happen. Who knows what's going to happen with Onana this season. We'll have to wait and see. But Onana will start in this one. And then I do expect Diego Dalot to start. There's a few players which came back and have been here for quite a while now. In Bruno Fernandes and Dalot. Those two I do think are certified starters in the game. So I have gone with Dalot at right back. I'm going to go with Johnny Evans, Victor Lindelof. And I'm going to go with Harry Amas to start. Which I do think he's earned the start. For the game on Saturday, he's looked really well in pre-season. Like, he's been one of our standouts alongside Toby Collier. Both of them have been given the opportunity and both taken it. They've been really good. So I do expect him to start in this game because we don't have Shaw at the moment. He won't start. But last year, again, I'd rather not risk him in this game. I'd let him fully recover because we haven't seen him for about a year. And then he suddenly just came out of nowhere and he's back. So that's the only left backs we have at the moment. So I do expect Amas to start in this one. Then in the midfield, guys, I do think it will be similar to what we have been seeing in pre-season with Casemiro, Toby Collier and Mason Mount. Mason Mount has been one that's been looking really good in pre-season. Another one of the standouts. Whether he's got a number one place in the team, again, we're unsure of at the moment. I don't think he will. But again, Mason Mount has to impress this season. And so far, he's done that in pre-season. So I'm really happy with how he's getting on. Casemiro, again, a player who shouldn't be starting, but he's been made captain in pre-season. And, you know, he just needs to go because Saudi is calling his name. And, you know, if he's playing in the first game of the season, I really fear for Manchester United. I really, really do. Because we cannot be playing Casemiro in these games anymore. But yeah, he'll be starting this one alongside Toby Collier, who again has earned the start, has looked really, really good and deserves to start this game. And of course, the front three, I have gone with Amad Diallo, I've gone with Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho in the number 9 position. No, actually, ignore that because it'll probably say Jadon Sancho. I might change it so it's right to Bruno Fernandes. But will Bruno Fernandes start in the number 9? Big question. Will he start in that false 9 position or will it be Jadon Sancho? It'll be one or the other. So I will put Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho like together in this one because I do think both of them could end up starting this game. You know, Jadon Sancho might be getting a nod ahead of Bruno in this one because Bruno, maybe he's not fully up to speed yet. But I do expect Bruno and Dalot to both play a part in this game because they've been back the longest. And Joshua Zirkzee, does he start this game? Another question. We've heard that Ten Hag has said he's not up to speed at the moment, but we're not too sure. So that's why I'm a bit unsure on the team at the moment because Joshua Zirkzee could start in that striker position with Diallo and Rashford on the wings. It could be Jadon Sancho or it could be Bruno Fernandes playing that false 9. We're not too sure what we are going to see. But from what I'm hearing, it'll probably be that false 9 with Bruno Fernandes or Jadon Sancho. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. I'd absolutely love to see Joshua Zirkzee, new number 11 in town. I'd love to see him at Wembley. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. But let me know your thoughts down below. The previews, guys, are going to be back. The match reactions are going to be back. The transfer news is still going to go on, guys. There's going to be so much content on the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. And please make sure to smash a like if you are new. Please subscribe to the channel. That would be very appreciated. But anyway, guys, that's me done. Wembley awaits for me on Saturday. Can Manchester United get over the line again? We'll have to wait and see. But come on, you Reds, and let's get the season going. Come on.